that's 10 seconds of silence. How's it going, Tube Tech students? It's your boy Diddles.
Yo, what's up? You already know who it is. Probably not. Oh well, I'm not gonna tell you who it is.
Yeah, that's Tiago.
Says who?
This is the 4th time we've tried recording this episode. I'm not even gonna try to hide it. Audacity's being real to me today.
It's not even the first minute.
Yeah. Shoot. Audacity doesn't want us to record our voices. It's trying to silence African American creators.
Guys, everyone join me in canceling Audacity
Guys,
on Twitter.com.
Guys, hashtag Audacity is over party. And while you're at it, hashtag AT&T is over party. Because every time I try to stream, they're like, uh-oh, are you an African American? I don't think so. And then they try to end my stream. But anyway, let me go ahead and get the stuff out. I just said beforehand, hey, guess what? YouTube is sponsored by... the Dream Team is sponsored by YouTube. We are monetized now. You are likely going to see ads on all of our videos, except for the podcast, because we always say stupid shit that gets it age restricted.
Such as what you just said.
Yes, we're past the first minute though, so we're good.
You still said it within the first minute. So.
You're the first minute of the podcast.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'm low on juice. I need some apple juice. Most of the money from this channel will be coming from my reactions. Yes, that is true. There will be more Muckies reactions. Yay! Muckies! Woo! And then I went on a tangent saying, like, my reactions, my life force shouldn't be tied to pillow. That's what I want to say.
Can you tell it's the 4th time?
This is the 4th time. I want to be able to do my own stuff, and we each get famous for our own things. And then I said in thing to that, we are gay.
Well, that's not true. What?
I'm sorry. Do not. If I see Diddly Do is over party, or as many in the comments would like to say, Dream Team is over party, I will be very upset. But no. The Hooteray mini-series. Every episode will be released in bulk on Patreon early for everyone to see. If you are not a patron, each episode will come out week after week for all of you to enjoy. I'm hoping to have that finished during the early weeks of summer because I'm still waiting on a couple things, but then we will be good to go. I think I only have one more script to do, and I can just bang that out as soon as I'm done. Man, I haven't seen the Dokkan title screen in a bit. Dang, you have a suspended game? How long has it been? So. Watch it be from an event that's not even open anymore. Don't go off on me, phone. I'll kill you. So yeah, that's the boring updates. Raycon, if you want to sponsor the Dream Team, we've been writing scripts for how we would sell our Raycon sponsorship. Not writing them, just saying what we want to do. That's one of them. I just come on screen and I burp and then I start reading the Raycon ad. This man dead.
Am I?
You just died.
No, I didn't.
Oh wait, is this the Easy A for
the Suicide Wars? Yeah.
Oh dang, I didn't know that was active.
Just come out like yesterday.
I may have to stop doing the podcast and do this Easy A.
I guess Amity Arena failed me, so now I gotta use this instead.
Also, thank God Amity Arena. Did I talk about that on the podcast where I was like everything is ending? Yeah, I was so glad that the game was gone. They did me dirty. There's a video file on my computer where I just play the game. But since I'm recording the game, it wanted to give me nothing but constant W's. And I'm just like, come on, be mean to me like you like to be mean to me. Also, what's the effective category on that? You have that boot? Okay, girl from Grudge.
First, artificial life forms. And it was a something.
See, it was actually me the whole time.
So artificial life forms.
Yeah, I think I have a couple of those, but then again, the game doesn't like to give me
you have that. You have a million of those LR int cells.
I do.
So you can use the.
I'm still mad I didn't rainbow him. I didn't know that the one I had was like a dupe for the LR, and I sold him like an idiot.
What is wrong with
He was one away from being rainbowed, and I was like, no, you can't do this to me.
They can.
They did. also to answer your question from earlier, yes, this is Chikorita from Hit Game Pokemon.
Actually, I asked Chikorita.
You're right. That is a very, you know what? Don't look at this.
Bro,
just close.
That fall actually, like, you want to hit up Walmart so I can, like, get a new watch?
What, you want to go to Walmart live on the podcast? I just walk around with a microphone
Well, I guess after
in
this
my
is over,
hand.
after this is over, I guess.
I walk around with a laptop and microphone, sir. You can't have that out in the store. And I'm like, you can't tell me what to do. And then they're like, yes, we can. Get out of our store. And I'd be like, wow, y'all really discriminating against the African American population, ain't you? Hashtag Walmart is over, party. It's a new OC I'm working on.
What? An OC named hashtag Walmart is over.
Yeah, she's a bat. This is my Sonic OC. Hashtag Walmart is over party. She was made in a lab by Dr. Ivo Kintober. The good version of
So
Dr. Egg.
So
Yes, Dr. Egg.
Robotnik.
That is,
The bird just swooped down and attacked that squirrel for no reason.
Well, that squirrel should have been on his best behavior. Damn. Let's come up with a Sonic OC. I'll say a species, and then you say a name.
Okay.
Cat.
Horny.
Horny the cat. Yes. All right.
What do they know about Peter the Horsefly?
All right. Yeah, just remind me. I don't even remember the rest of the joke, but I know it was funny.
You said something about, I can't remember what you said, but I miss you said Peter something, and I misheard you, and I thought, because we were talking about something Sonic, you said Peter something, and I thought you said Horsefly, so I'm like, who is Peter the Horsefly? Is this like an RT specific character or something? I'm like,
An RT specific character named Peter the Horsefly. I'm gonna give him a backstory right now. So, first of all, is Peter the Horsefly? Don't worry, we will return to Horny the cat. But do you
we really don't have to.
Do you think that Peter the Horsefly is the same size as Sonic and his friends, or do you think he's smaller?
He's definitely like Charmy sized.
Okay.
He's big for a Horsefly, but he's small.
Oh, trust me, he's big for Horsefly, because Charmy's like 2 feet tall or some shit. I don't fucking know. That's a big ass Horsefly.
Horsefly.
What color do you think Peter is?
I imagine him being like probably like blue and black.
All right, so Peter the Horsefly, he's blue and black. Does he wear clothes or does he not wear clothes?
He wears like a you know, that Trunks jacket where it's like too small for him, but it only fits like his pecs.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. Like a Winnie the Pooh type thing, where like it only fits. He wears like a shirt but no pants.
Okay, so do you think so? Does he have pecs or no pecs, or does he just?
He's literally just like, if you could make a Horsefly a Sonic design.
Alright,
that's what he looks like.
Alright, so we have Horsefly, and I hate the fact that I'm imagining him with a horse face. Specifically Twilight. So Peter the Horsefly, he was born in the city of Flystonia. Flystonia
is my dude.
Flystonia is Flystoon.
It's Flystoon.
Okay. Flystonia is on like the eastern side of Knothole Village. Not a lot of people know about it, but Sonic discovered it one day on his travels throughout Mobius, trying to defeat the evil Dr. Eggman. And he saw...
His name isn't Eggman, because you gotta have a full name.
Yes.
The evil Dr. Eggman.
The evil Dr. Eggman. One day while Sonic, and this is classic Sonic, just to clarify, because Peter the Horsefly, it was from the classic era. He hasn't had his modern interpretation yet. So, while Sonic was running, he sees Peter the Horsefly and his family being accosted by the evil SWAT bots, and he's like, "No way, I can't let them get hurt. I'm Sonic. Yeah." No, wait, sorry, this is Jaleel White. "No way, I can let them get hurt. Yeah."
That's no good.
That's no good. Robotnik. So So he launches into a spin dash, and he kills the SWAT bot. Sonic then looks back in horror and realizes there was blood and guts inside the SWAT bot. He didn't just break a robot, he killed him.
Oh no, it's juice and jam time.
Oh no, that's not nuts and bolts, that's juice and jam. So anyway, Sonic's like, doesn't matter, he was working for Eggman, so he was obviously bad, he deserved to die. So he turns it back.
Yeah.
He turns it back to Peter and his family, and he's like, hey, kid, are you okay? Wait, is Peter a child or a man?
He's probably like a man. Probably
Okay.
a man.
Alright, so we'll say he's around Knuckles' age.
Knuckles is 17.
Okay, so he's like 20. So Peter, so he's closer to Vector's age, really.
How old is Vector?
I don't remember how old it said he was in the minute.
How old is Vanilla? Because she's old enough to have cream at least.
Oh, true. That's safe flight. I'm trying to look up Sonic Heroes ages. Yes, Sonic Heroes age, 18 years old. Thank you, very cool. That is not what I asked you for. Sonic Heroes.
Those designs, they always get to me for some reason.
I don't like.
Why they look like so claymated?
I don't know, but like, give me the characters' bios. Give me the character bios. Oh my fucking god! You know what? Let me go to the images. Let me go to the images. If I look up Sonic here, okay, here it is. Here are the character ages. Sonic is 15. Knuckles is.
I thought Sonic was 16.
No.
I thought Sonic has always been 15 or 16.
He aged up a year in generation, so I guess he's technically 16. Okay, so Knuckles is 16 and Tails is 8. Amy
I
is
swore Knuckles was 17.
Amy is 12. Big is 8. It's at 18 or 19.
I thought you were gonna say 8. I'm like, what?
Big the cat is 8 years old. Big the cat is 8. Just gotta make sure the microphone's still on. Cream is 6, so that means all the pictures I've drawn will get me thrown in jail. Just making sure. Shadow the Hedgehog, time of creation unknown. Omega, time of creation unknown. Rouge is 17. Uh-oh, Knuckles about to catch a case.
No, he's not.
Oh, no, wait, he's 16. No, never mind. Okay, we're good. Yo, Rouge can't be having a body like that for a 17-year-old.
You don't stop talking. Stop talking.
I'm just saying.
What is wrong with you?
If she's 17, why would Sega give her jiggle physics in Sonic Adventure 2? Her titties were blooming.
Because they eardropped to 18.
You're right. I'm sorry, Monopoly Gamer?
Monopoly Gamer.
Alright,
why is it only Sonic, though?
Okay, Vector is 20 years old. Okay. So Peter the Horsefly is the same age.
How old is
Vector.
SBO and Charmy?
SBO is 16 and Charmy is 6. I remember when
how old is Vanilla? She wasn't here though, I think. But how old is Vanilla?
No, she's in Sonic.
What is it?
The thing.
Rush?
No, Sonic Advance 2. No, Vanilla the Rabbit. If you see Rule 34, ignore it. Vanilla the Rabbit.
Death? What?
wait, no.
What?
Are they talking about when she died in the No, that's when Cream dies in the comics.
What?
Never mind.
Cream dies?
Oh no, she gets turned into a zombie.
Is that like retcon or something?
Oh, Sonic and Silver fix it in the comics by using the Chaos Emeralds, going like, no more virus. But yeah, she gets touched by a metal zombie, and Jim Earl from Sonic Advance 3, he's like, you know what, I'm gonna make sure you stay happy in your last stages of life. So he's just flying her off into the sunset as she slowly turns into a zombie robot. IDW is really good. Meanwhile, in Archieland, I'm gonna fuck fish.
And I'm not gonna be sad about it.
I'm gonna fuck this fish.
I like how someone did that. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yo, Sega Heroes, come back.
Please.
That's the end of that.
Gone too soon.
The average rabbit can give birth to up to 14 kids, the average being 6. It's unlikely
Vanilla's not your average rabbit.
It's unlikely that Vanilla gave birth to only Cream, but rather she's an only child because Vanilla ordered her kids to battle to the death, with Cream being the survivor. Or they all died at birth.
Or she just only had Cream.
I choose to believe the death battle theory.
So how does Cream and Tails fly without their ears and tails getting wrapped up around each other? Stop.
Why are Cream pictures showing up when I look up Vanilla the Rabbit? Age. I don't think they ever canonically give her an age. No, wait, yes they do. Because
35? She is not 35.
What?
She is not no 35-year-old.
Well, I can't read Japanese, so.
She is not no 35-year-old.
Sonic and Mega Man. The fuck? His respected mother, Creamy, lives in a small cottage near Green Hills on blah 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 blah.
Wait, the respective mother of Green Hills?
That means she's had more than one mother. It doesn't even. She taught her daughter Amy Rose. Wait.
What? That's that. Okay.
What the fuck
this,
does
this
this
is just a
just
fan
say?
made thing. This is a fan made thing. This is a fan made thing.
Is the respected mother?
That's why when I heard respective, I'm like, no, she is her mother. What? This is a fan made thing.
Lives in a small cottage near Green Hill Zone with her daughter. She taught her daughter Amy Rose is a Pasco and is crazy for Knuckles.
What? That's just not true at all.
The fuck did you just say to me? It's just me, or do Vanilla the Rabbit and Sally O'Malley McDude look alike?
Who? Sally O'Malley?
Sally O'Malley McDude.
Sally O'Malley McDude.
Oh my god, Peter, don't.
Oh, now they're talking about Sally Acorn. I'm like, oh, okay. That makes sense, but at the same time, it so much does not.
So we just looked up who it was, and it's the mom from Horton Hears a Who. And I gotta say, I don't see it. I must say,
I gotta admit, I'm not seeing it.
I really, really don't see it.
I'm really not seeing it. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's go to the main thing, the Sonic News Network. Do you have an age, or? Because I know in Sonic X that may be listed that she has an age. I guess it's safe to assume. No, I don't want to assume she's 20 because, like.
Then she had Cream when she was 14. Cream is 6, right?
Yeah, she's 6.
Then she had Cream when she was 14.
Oh my god, Sonic, what did you do?
Who's the father?
I think they gave her a father in the comics and then never drew him. Or maybe they did, I don't know. How old is... You know what? Let's just go with this and say that she's 35 years old.
So she's like 26.
The only problem is that it's not listed here. No, yeah, there we go. Alright, you know what? Yeah. So, let's say Peter the Horsefly is like 20 years old. Same age as Vector. He's like, geez,
Vector
Sonic.
doing hanging around a 6-year-old and a 16-year-old.
Trying to... He's
child labor.
Yeah. Oh my god, they do run a detective agency. We never turn down work that pays. Vector, I'm hungry. You're also annoying. Starve. And that's in order. When you were younger, did you think that SBO was the leader?
No, I always thought it was Vector.
When I was playing Sonic Heroes, I was assuming that the speed type was just the hero, was the leader of the group. So I always assumed that SBO was just the silent, quiet leader of the group. It wasn't until years later when I realized I was stupid and wrong. So Peter the Horsefly, he looks up to Sonic and he's like, hey, thank you so much, Sonic. You really saved our skins back there. Sonic's like, no problem. Hey, you showed some tough moves back there. Peter's like, I didn't even fight. He's like, why don't you come with us to Freedom HQ? I'm sure Sally can find a spot for you and your family after Eggman so unceremoniously burned down your entire village. And Peter is like, you know what? Yeah, let's go. So they go back to Knothole and they meet Sally. This is before she was like the queen, and she was like, yeah, I'm gonna rule over everything, and she was on the field. I zoned out during that portion because at some point she just became the princess, and I was like, okay, thank you, Archie.
Okay.
So she's like, hi, I'm Sally Acorn. I'm the leader of the resistance. She's like, hi, I'm Peter the Horsefly. and Charmy, and no, I don't think he was there yet. You know what? Just for the sake of the story, let's say that the Chaotix are already there.
So that means Charmy's kingdom has already fallen.
Yes, Charmy's kingdom has already fallen. We're going off of the Archie lore. If there's any Archie aficionados out there, just let us know if we're getting this wrong, and we will atone for our sins thusly. So we're okay. So anyway, Princess Sally is like, would you like to be a freedom fighter? And Peter's like, of course I would. After what Eggman did to my village, I can't just let him escape with his life.
Is that squirrel's stomach like unnaturally white to you?
That is a very white stomach squirrel. Oh, dude, do you think that Peter should have a squirrel friend? That is not a play or a pun on girlfriend. I just mean, do you think you should have a friend who's a squirrel? All right, give me a name.
Leave.
All right, we have Leave the squirrel. So we have Peter the Horsefly and Leave the squirrel.
Not, okay.
So Peter's like, oh,
Sticks and leave.
Yo, they really should have given Sticks a chow and named it Leaves. Leaves the chow.
Sticks and name her chow stone. So,
hey, we're gonna act like the audio recording didn't just fucking stop.
So, hey, Ash.
The recording has stopped.
Spicy.
Ick. So anyway, you didn't miss.
Oh my, this actually is spicy.
You didn't miss much. We just talked about how Alvin and the Chipmunks implies that Alvin is something far more sinister. SCP-452. He has the anomalous ability to kill anything he looks at. But whatever. We need to get back to the more important part.
Let me get rid of this. So, edit this out real quick.
Okay.
Ooh. Hit the mic and everything.
You fool. You thought I'd edit that out?
I sure hope you do. Whatever. Oh, that's gonna be crackling right in the microphone. I guess I'll just eat this after no recording. Continue.
So anyway, Peter accepts Sally's invitation to become a freedom fighter. But he's like, wait a minute, wait, I can't just become a freedom fighter. I have to go and save my friend Leaves. And Sonic's like, who is Leaves? He's like, Leaves is my best friend. He's a squirrel from the city of
Nuttington.
He's from the city of Nuttington.
The city of Townsville.
Just south of Knothole. And Sonic's like, don't worry, I'll take you there. Yeah, that's Leave the squirrel on the floor. So Sonic and Peter the Horsefly. Peter can fly as fast as Sonic, by the way.
No, he can't.
No, well, you see, he just can't stop or else
fly
he'll
about
die.
as fast as Tails, baby.
Okay, he can fly a little bit faster than Tails. I will give him that.
Like between Tails and Knuckles, probably.
Yeah. So he and Sonic make a
the new member of Team Sonic. So it's like Sonic is the front. You know, Tails is always in the back. Tails in the middle. You just see Peter the Horsefly stick right in the middle of them.
Oh yeah. So they make their way to what the fuck was the place called? Nuttington?
Something like that. Yeah.
So they make
We're
their
not
way.
funny.
So they make their way to Nuttington, and luckily Eggman hasn't found the village yet because squirrels are super good at hiding and being frantic as fuck whenever you look at them. So they're like, "Hey, Leave! Come on! We're going to Knothole to become freedom fighters and stop Eggman from destroying the world."
I don't know why, but you said that just reminded me of those old Lego commercials.
Hey!
Someone's destroying the city. Hey!
Build the new Nuttington jet to fly to Knothole and save the world. So anyway, they recruit Leave. They recruit Leave, and they go back home to Knothole. Now Peter tells his family, his wife and his 2 kids. They don't have names because Archie didn't think they needed names. So
What?
Sorry, I'm being driven to tears by this beautiful story.
How long are we going to stay on this
I don't know.
quote-unquote beautiful story?
I don't know, because we still have to talk about Horny the cat. So...
Oh, I don't want that part.
That's like when Larry is going through the slide projector show. They're like, oh, and then Larry hits is like, oh, forgot about that one. It's just a whole ass dick pic.
Oh. Whose?
Larry's.
Where?
Larry he has fashioned himself a dick out of another cucumber.
It's from his brother Bob.
Also, there's a scene from VeggieTales. Sorry, we will get back to Peter in a second. There's a scene from VeggieTales where Larry and that old character going around doing detective work, and it cuts to, and it does a slow fade to like someone's house, and you see this hand just knock on.
Oh yeah.
You see the hand knock on the door, and it cuts back to the character. He's like, "Oh!" And Larry's like, "What? The hand?" What?
I think later on in the episode, it had someone's shoes walking on the ground too.
Oh my god, VeggieTales was god tier. Get it? Neither of us are smiling right now. I just want you to don't know that. So anyway, Peter, Leave, and Sonic go on a mission by themselves to find out where Eggman told the SWAT bot to kill his village.
Oh, I gotta sneeze.
Right into the mic. So
I
Nut.
hurt my shoulder. Ow.
His name's not Nut. I'm sorry. What's his name? Peter. So Peter
Yes.
talks to his family. He says,
I know
"Hey,
he sneezed very fast.
I may not make it back from this mission alive, but I want you to know that I love you guys, and you guys really are the best thing that ever happened to me."
I just met you 2 seconds ago.
And Sonic's like, "I hope you know if you don't survive this, I will fuck your wife." And Peter's like, "You know what? That's okay. As long as it's a friend like you doing it, that's all okay with me." And then as I'm reading the comic, I'm like, I don't think that's something friends do. I don't think friends will openly tell you that they're gonna fuck your wife if you die. Friends keep that a secret. So they go off on this mission. I don't really remember how the mission goes, but I think like Peter loses one of his legs. He has 4, but now he has 3. So one of them is just a nub. So expect to see him in the next Mario and Sonic game.
Brutal.
No one's gonna know what that means, and if they do know what it means, please don't cancel the Dream Team. Just cancel me. All right, I'm not even gonna try to hide it. The recording cut off mid-sentence.
See, I need to see how well it meshes together though.
Oh my gosh, I really hope I didn't give that away. But yeah, we've been having a lot of technical difficulty, and I don't know why. I really should have found my fucking thing for my microphone holder.
Oh, cancel.
I just gotta get a new microphone. That's pretty much the long and short of it. So that's gonna be my next paycheck.
That's very transportable.
Yes, in XLR.
Yes.
So as the years go on, Peter doesn't really get much on-field training because he recently got a job and he's doing computer-based training. But also because he lost a leg, and it's kind of hard to fly with only 3 legs. I don't know.
He likes to fly. He wings.
No, he doesn't have wings. He spins his legs around. That's how he flew. I hope we never get famous, so this doesn't get fan art. You don't understand. This sounds horrendous. If anyone draws this, I'll kill them.
Pre-time skip Peter Horsefly.
So then the time skip happens. We go from classic Sonic to modern Sonics. Now we have Peter the Horsefly. Now he's sporting some nice goggles on his head to contrast Charmy. Okay, Bird. Now he has like the nice goggles to contrast Charmy's like helmet,
robotic leg, and everything.
No, he still doesn't have a robotic leg. He believes.
He's learned how to fly with 2.5 legs.
Yeah, he believes that robotic or prosthetic legs are a crutch, and what he wanted to keep his leg as a reminder, or his nub as a reminder of the hardships of war. And Bunny Rabbot says, "Come on, it's not that bad." And he's like, "Well, you're a half robot piece of shit, so I don't want to listen to you. Also, your country." And a
that's what I was going for.
And a rabbit. And a rabbit. Unfortunately, during the time skip, his wife did die. I think that was a very brave choice on
who's
Kim.
Sonic gonna fuck now?
No, you see, that's how she died. Sonic fucked her to
He
death.
took a few lessons from Dash.
He was like, "Yeah, you like that? Hello?" Yeah, thank. So anyway, so
amazing story.
So Peter was feeling
I think I know why we haven't done podcasts in a minute.
So Peter was feeling pretty down because his wife was dead, and I think a lot of people would feel down if their wife died.
Probably.
So I think the character writing in this section of the story was really good. Not Tracy. Ian Flynn had a lot to work with during this section where he was trying to clean up Kinpender's mess, but I think he made it work with the introduction of the new character, Horny the cat. Now, Horny is what color? What color was she?
She was white.
Ah, yes. Horny was a white cat with black tribal markings. Similar to what Petra had.
Jujutsu Kaisen, bro.
Yes, similar to what Petra had in Fire Emblem Three Houses. She came from a town across the Mobian Ocean called Dick Tree.
No.
Spelled Dictry. Dick Tree. It was a thriving city.
This is not a podcast. This is I'm forcing people to listen to my fan fiction that I'm reading on this
Dick Tree was a thriving city, but she needed something new, so she came to New Knothole to experience some knotholes. And when Peter saw her, it was love at first sight. He was like, "Oh yeah,
there wasn't because his wife's dead."
Okay, love at second sight.
So, how much time skip is this? How old is Peter?
Peter.
He was 20. How old is he now?
Let's say he's 25.
How old is Horny? How is Horny the cat?
Horny is 20. So that means when he was fighting for his life in the war, she was 15. My love waits for no one. I'm gonna try to move my hand without the recording stopping. Please, I beg of you. There we go. I'm gonna lightly move my hand and it's gonna stop. No! So anyway, he flies up to her and he's like, "Hi, I'm Peter the Horsefly." And she's like, "Hello, I'm Horny the cat." And he's like, "Oh, don't you mean honey?" And she's like, "Are you telling me I don't know how to pronounce my own name? Wow, that's really rude of you. That's very misogynistic."
Oh, I forgot there was a Honey the cat. That's Honey the... Yeah, it was a cat.
Yeah, that was Honey the cat. So, despite having a rocky first meeting, they do a lot of their dating in the background, because this is during the time when they're doing that story where Sonic and Co. are about to defeat Eggman for the final time in issue 200. But very observant fans can see Peter and Horny dating and enjoying life.
It's the Starlight Club.
Yeah, in
the background of every episode.
One of my favorites was when Sonic and Sally wanted to go on one date peacefully before they had to fight Eggman the next morning, and Amy was like, "Can't you just let these two go on a date, you fucking losers?" But you can see them in the back, and you actually see what looks like a ring sticking out of Peter's jacket. And I think this is a brave move, considering they dated for 2 weeks. In canon, it was 2 weeks. So if you ask me, that was a very brave move.
He was really sure she was the one.
Yeah, he was very sure. Plus, his kids needed a mom. I forgot they had 2 kids. So anyway, he didn't want his kids to grow up without a mom. Don't you ever tap the mic again. I'm afraid it'll turn off. No. So, lands right on the mic. Recording stopped. So, after they defeat Eggman, the very next issue, not many people know this because it was a reversible cover. On the inside of the cover, we actually see Peter and Horny getting married, and it's a beautiful wedding. His son was the ring bearer, and his daughter was the flower girl, and it was
there was an actual ring bearer.
Well, there was going to be, but I heard.
I don't think we should come up with another entire character that is a bear just for the sole purpose of making that one.
I see you've never experienced skin penders, right? Alright, let's make a Knuckles for this situation and a Knuckles for that situation. But this Knuckles will have this hair, and that Knuckles will have this hair. Okay. There was going to be a ring bear, but he got sick and couldn't make it to the wedding.
I guess you'll have to do it, boy.
Yeah, it was, I don't want to reference that. People are already going through it now. Anyway, let's say he had turbine-cosis, so he couldn't make it. So, they get married and they're having a happy life. But unfortunately, this is when the reign of the Iron Queen shows up. And the Iron Queen can control...
Is that a JoJo?
No. It might be. I don't know. Everything's a JoJo's thing. So anyway, the Iron Queen shows up. And what she doesn't know is that Horny has had a metal rod implanted in her. So she... To clarify what I said through my wheezes, because the audio keeps cutting out, she has a metal rod implanted in her arm that prevents her from having kids. I don't know how it works biologically.
How does that work?
I don't know, but it's...
What does an arm have to do with making a child?
But I heard it was based off of a real life thing. A real life thing. So what the Iron Queen does is that she takes control of this thing inside of her arm and makes it break. So she does get pregnant. And...
What? You don't just break the rod in her arm and all of a sudden she magically gets pregnant from nothing.
No. It's implied because this isn't the main story. It's following Sonic.
Everyone from Dick Tree just has a metal rod in their arm to prevent them from getting pregnant.
That's because there's a big overpopulation problem in Dick Tree. We learned this in Sonic Universe number 235. Anyway, my Archie lore is damning me to hell. I want death. Anyway, where's my Peter the Horsefly in Sonic 1 mod?
You can make it yourself.
Hell yeah. Where's Peter the Horsefly in Friday Night Funkin'? So anyway, she breaks it mid-coitus. So when Peter comes, it actually inseminates his wife. I almost said incinerates.
He breaks the rod in her arm, and she just combusts.
That's because you have to break it a certain way, or else it will kill the user. So anyway, she gets pregnant, and then after the Iron Queen saga, she gives birth to, would it be a cat? Let's say it's a cat. Let's say her dominant cat genes takes over, and they have a beautiful cat baby. What would the cat be named? I'm done talking about this, the cat.
No.
Okay, I'll name her. Him. They have a son. His name was... No, I mean, we're not naming him. This is actually an Archie. His name was... Sunil. Near...
Shut the fuck up.
Look, I don't choose these names. This is what Archie gave me to work with. So anyway, Sunil the cat. I believe they were trying to work him up to being a freedom fighter just like Sonic. But unfortunately, that's when Ken Pender sued Archie, and they were forced to... That's when they were forced to reset the universe like JoJo's. So they did that, and a lot of the Peter the Horsefly narrative we just told you became non-canon. It doesn't count anymore. The only thing that stuck was that Peter had lost a leg at some point. He didn't have a wife or kids, but he still met Horny while traveling the world with Sonic and Co. Now, they didn't really focus on him as much because Sega said they have to specifically focus on the games. And I haven't played every Sonic game, but I don't think Peter is from the games. I think he may have been made specifically for the comics. I think. Yeah, look, I'm almost done. So anyway, Peter and Horny still have Sunil in this timeline, and I think Ian was very proud if Ian comments on this saying, I hope you guys never live again. He leaves a comment saying, I hope you guys die of a terminal disease. So, but unfortunately, when Sunil's story was really coming to a head, the Archie lost the rights to write Sonic comics. Now, I don't know if Peter will make a resurgence in IDW. I feel like the timing is right for him to come back with his wife horny, because we really need more Peter the Horsefly. There was a whole arc in Sonic Universe, but I basically missed that set of comics. I think it had something to do with them going to Dick Tree to deal with like corrupt government, and I think the queen's name was Vagitoria or something like that. I don't really know. But I understand that one was really popular, so I'm sorry I didn't read up on that one so I could explain it to you guys. But anyway, Peter the Horsefly was and will always be one of my favorite characters in Sonic canon. That is right. He is canon.
It was a misunderstanding that I had. How did this happen?
Yes. That was a whole podcast right there.
We talked about two things. Peter and horny.
Hey, if you ask me, that's a pretty good podcast right there.
If you ask me, shut the fuck up.
All jokes aside, though, I honestly...
Everyone named Brandon Salter
I wish everyone named Brandon Javon Salter a very pleasant shut the fuck up.
I love those pieces of it, just because the fact that they're not grammatically correct at all. I hope that's supposed to be like that.
I wish every people who complain about being single on Valentine's Day a very pleasant shut the fuck up. Oh my gosh, but all jokes aside, I genuinely wouldn't mind writing for anything Sonic related at some point. But knowing this...
Anything like that, I think they would mind.
Excuse me, I didn't write this. I'm just going off of what Ken Penders and Ian Flynn left behind. I'm just explaining. Slander?
I meant slander.
They're kind of... I mean, that's basically what I did to their story.
You took it.
I took it. I forced myself upon it, and I did terrible things with it. And words cannot express how sorry I am. So,
they won't express this.
But yeah, as long as this podcast never surfaces, I would love to write something, anything like Sonic related. Like, I don't know if you know about this. I have this whole AU I'm working on called After the War. It takes place 15 years after Eggman's mysterious death. Have I? Hey viewers, if you know about the After the War AU, shut the fuck up, because... Anyway... Please take that out. Take that out specifically. Take that one part out specifically. I just want to talk about After the War without having to explain where it came from. It's a 15-year gap AU where all the characters are aged up and they're going through life after Eggman's mysterious death. Amy! Sorry, I'm getting ready for the next Mario and Sonic game.
You can't just keep saying that.
Someone's gonna put 2 and 2 together and cancel me. I swear to God, they are. But anyway, Amy, after retiring...
In my head, I just imagine the announcer saying the full title.
Anyway, Mario and Sonic. But anyway, stop. Now I gotta take that out.
You do.
Oh my God! What if they get big to announce it? Oh my fucking God! Take this out again. Huggy. I like voicing Big the Cat. If Sega ever asked me to voice Big the Cat, I'll do it in a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat?
What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little shit? I'll have you know, I fucked Froggy approximately 17 times. Sir, this is a McDonald's. once. I simply asked what you wanted to eat. Everyone's gonna be so confused when I'm like in mid wheeze, and then it just cuts to me casually explaining something.
Don't think.
You're like, so anyway, like Amy, after retiring from the Freedom Fighters, she moves to Station Square and picks up boxer size again. Cream, who is in a relationship with Shadow because she ages, she's now old enough to date him.
What is wrong with you with Cream and Shadow?
Okay, look, there was a single Sonic Universe cover that showed her riding on Shadow's riding his bike. I'm sorry, I was thinking of Horny the cat again. Dick tree. No. So anyway, I can't laugh because when I shake, I move the cable. That's why it keeps shutting off. So she runs a bar now. She was able to get help from the government funds because of Rouge the Bat. You'll like this part. Rouge and Knuckles are married. Rouge also has a nice, cool robotic arm because she lost it protecting the Master Emerald while Knuckles was off.
Knuckles got a whole robotic guy anyway.
Yeah. He also has a robotic guy because he got hurt. Him and Rouge got hurt fighting for each other. Her protecting the Master Emerald for him was like the ultimate sign of I love you and I don't want to lose you. Some corny shit about like there's one treasure I can't afford to lose, and then Knuckles.
And that's you, girl.
And
that's you, girl.
And Knuckles did some shit. He's like, I don't care how many times you try to say it, you can't have the Master Emerald. And then she kisses him or some shit, and then I don't fucking know. I like romance.
I don't want this.
Sonic takes the credit for Eggman's defeat because Sally tells him like, look, just take the credit. We can't let them know what actually happened because it's one of those things where like if anyone finds out what actually happened, it would cause more chaos than calm.
Yeah,
so she's like, hey, look, Sonic, you gotta like, you have to take the credit for this and just roll with it. So Sonic becomes super famous for it, starts getting a bunch of brain. He starts getting
brain.
He starts getting a bunch of head. Sonic gets a brand deal with Dreamcast clothing. You see what I did there? The logo on the jackets is the swirl from the Dreamcast logo, and it looks tight as fuck. Tails is his manager. He's married to Marine. There's a big story about marriage between dimensions and stuff like that. Silver and Blaze get married. Silver goes back to his future, finds a villain, defeats them, and he's like, well, I have nothing left to fight for. Let me go get married. And then he marries Blaze.
They actually continued that plot arc instead of saying, oh yeah, we're really good friends.
Yeah.
I'll leave you alone now.
I can't do my full laugh because I'll shake the cord. But yeah, there's so many things going on in this story. Editing Brandon, take this out. It just so happened to show up one day and eat Eggman in the middle of a war. Yeah, make sure you jump right back in where I said eat Eggman in the middle of a war. That's what his wife did. Anyway, he's like, oh, get a load of this. So, stops the recording. So yeah, it's just, I want to see, Charmy is trans, by the way. There's just so many things I want to do.
For what purpose? For what purpose outside of inclusion?
Yes.
I thought you were against that.
I am. I'm just doing it for the likes. Nah, but like, it's because I want to try my hand at writing a story from that perspective. Like, because it's like, oh, well, Diego's over party. Because like,
if Griffey's over yet, what would be a nobody?
I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act like those types of stories aren't interesting. I want to try my hand at like writing it from that perspective and be like, all right, but like, he's part of a team. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. She's part of a team.
You made it up how you already
did. I'm sorry. Cancel me. Cancel me for that. Nothing else I did. Do not cancel me for Peter. Don't cancel me for Horny. Don't cancel me for Dicktree. Cancel me for misgendering my character in my own. It's not my character. It's Sega's character. Sorry, Sega. Charmy's trans now. Get with the program. this episode trans Charmy?
Probably not.
Okay. So, but yeah, like, I want to go from the angle of, like, what would the team really think or say when they find out that Charmy's going through this transition? And the way that SBO and Vector are written in this is that they're just like, okay, you're our friend. I don't really know, like, what you want us to say. You want us to say, like, good job?
You want a cookie?
What? You want a cookie? You found out who you are. Good job.
Get back to work, kid.
Get back to work. These bills are going to pay themselves. Also, Vector for some reason, I don't really know how to phrase this, but the agency gets a lot of work after SBO leaves the agency. He becomes sort of like a shonen back where he originally came from. Not a shonen. What's the highest rank?
What?
I haven't watched a lot of Naruto. I don't know what the highest ninja rank is. Basically, he goes back to his team. Not his team. He goes back to he goes back to his people and becomes the leader of his tribe.
Back to you. You ninja.
He does so. Damn, Squirrel, where you going? Oh, I completely forgot that Peter had a friend. I completely forgot that
he had a friend.
I forgot Leave was a character. I guess Leave got retconned. Anyway.
See how easy it is now?
No. So anyway, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. Scourge is actually a member of. I can't talk about that. I'll tell you. Check this out. They just recruit from any dimension that they can fucking find, dude. They're just like, hey, can you fight? I'll kill you. All right, yeah. Here's your badge. So yeah, Scourge is there. I love doing all this stuff. I'm gonna kill myself. Shadow. I realize why IDW writers have such trouble because I don't know what to do with Shadow in this timeline. Like,
make him even more edgy and stuff.
Like, the only thing I can really think to do with him is just be like, okay, he's happy and content with the way he is, but what does he do with his life now? Like, it's so hard. I don't do anything with my life. I'm gonna outlive my wife. Help. And then, of course, my OCs are in it because I'm cancerous. But other than that, it's pretty chill. And yes, my OC is dating Amy. It's okay. She's currently, she was 12 in Heroes, plus 15.
Nigga.
That's how old.
Imagine this is real life. Like, oh, she was 12 and 15. Okay, she's good.
Yeah, she's good. I think she's like.
If you can't do the math, don't fuck with her.
It's okay. She's not real. Fucking. Dude, she's 27. It's not that hard, Brennan.
Apparently it was.
She's 27 in this AU. Fuck. So Sonic is 15 plus 15. He's 30.
I thought the Sonic was still 15. I'm like,
Sonic is 15 still in this AU. Sega mandates will not let me age him up. So he's still 15. Also, Big's fucking swole. He made a mistake and somehow got enrolled in the army, and then he just came back swole as fuck. And Big the cat, Froggy is about the size of a fucking car. So that's cool.
Why?
Because I think it's cool for Big to be swole and have a big frog. But yeah, I just love making Sonic AUs. For cancerous reasons, yes. But are they reasons? Yes. So if you have dreams and you want to write for stuff or pre-existing stuff, don't let potential cease and desist stop you. Just enjoy writing.
Stop you.
Have fun. Don't let me stop you. You just sat here and let me remember everything about Peter the Horsefly and Horny the Cat and Dick. I don't know why that's the part that stuck out to me the most. Dick Tree. I guess it was just written so well. It was such a good arc. I wish I could find the comics where they went there. Because there was a lot of diplomat stuff going on there. I swear to God, I saw someone in your back seat about to wrap a wire around my neck.
Hey,
get to
not
work.
yet.
Oh. Actually, yeah, now, do now. But yeah, I think that's going to be the entire podcast. I don't know if we hit the hour mark.
What do we talk about?
Oh, no, that's what I want to talk about. This is something I wanted to say for the podcast specifically. I don't know if this is still going on right now, but I alluded to it in the After the War AU when I was saying Sally was like, hey, Sonic, you just need to take the credit for this, because if they know what really happened, it's just going to cause more panic than good. I want to talk about the gas shortage that happened a while ago. Currently, we're still in it, but by the time this goes up, hopefully we would have solved it. I swear to Christ, if the government had kept their fucking mouth shut and not even mentioned the gas shortage, we would have been fine. 100%. The minute they said, yeah, there's a gas shortage, don't panic buy the gas. Gas lines were in the middle of the fucking road. And I was like, if y'all hadn't said anything, we would have been fine. But no. Can't believe you.
This corrupt government. I hate America.
So, tell me, Dream Team viewers, after listening to us talk about Sonic the Hedgehog.
It was you.
After listening to us talk about Sonic the Hedgehog for about, I don't know, like 40 minutes or something. I don't fucking know. We had to do like multiple recordings. You'll know when it happens. Drop the timestamps for when you think we had to start and stop each recording. If you get them all right.
Giving them homework now too?
Yeah. If you get every single one of them right, I'll come to your house and react to Muckies for you live in your living room.
You won't.
I will. Just make sure you post your full address in the comments. Please don't. Please don't. I swear to fucking God, I have to tell this so many times. If you are on the internet, you have to be younger than 12. So I am telling this to everyone on the internet. Do not post any of your personal information online. Your name, your address, your date. Wait, not your date. Your age. Do not post any of that online. When I make a joke saying you guys are all 9, it doesn't matter. Do not say actually I'm 12. I was born in this year. Don't say that. That's how you get molested on Discord. Please stop. I beg of you. Look, I'm just saying, Discord mods do exist for a reason, and that is molestation.
Being a Discord mod is just being a molester.
Yes, absolutely.
Milady.
When your kitten comes back online after 5 months.
I hate that term so much.
But yeah, tell us what you think. Do you think the government should have even mentioned the gas shortage? I don't know why I'm asking such a high-profile question to a bunch of 9-year-olds. Actually, I am 6, and I'm mature enough to hear what you're talking about. Horny means you're covered in horns. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I killed him. I did it. I'll fucking do it again. But yeah, this was fun. You have any closing thoughts?
I don't at all.
Do you regret being here today?
Yes. So much regret.
Which Candy Crush game is that? I bet. I need games anyway.
I'm just too far gone.
I deleted Sonic Dash 2 because I'm like, yeah, you added Vector.
You got it for Vector and only Vector.
Yeah, you guys added Vector after like 7 years of nothing. Cool, I guess.
Amazing gameplay.
Actually, you know what? Here's an even... Okay, you guys have 3 things to do for us.
Damn.
1, comment where you think all the episodes broke apart. 2, let us know. Do you think the government should have announced the gas shortage? Do you think that would have made it better or worse? And 3, what is your favorite episode of Sonic Boom? To this day, my favorite episode will always be Shay Amy, because never in my life have I ever laughed at Knuckles as hard as I had. Oh my goddamn god. The joke where he turns his hat around will never not make me bust a nut laughing. Oh my sweet lord. Where I can't even motion to Diego to show it, because as soon as I move my hand, the microphone's gonna shut off again. Where Amy's like, walk through the line, she's like, alright, Sonic this, Tails that. Knuckles, your hat is on backwards. He grabs his hat and he just turns around 180 degrees. He's like, where did everybody go?
Okay.
and then Tails has to grab his hand and guide him back around. And then like Amy's like, this is a disaster. And he's like, yeah, this is a disaster. Almost as disastrous as that time as I forgot how to eat. No, wait, false alarm. I just remembered. Then he shoves carrots in his ears, which means Knuckles has ears. I want you to think about that for a second. Underneath those dreadlocks, he has ears.
Yeah, I would assume so.
How does he hear without ears?
He hasn't, that's why.
SCP-695, also known as Knuckles the Echidna.
He has ears. What is so surprising about this?
His anomalous quality is that he was born without ears, yet is
Not
forced to hear.
the spikes on his knuckles. That's not his anomalous quality at all.
SCP,
The fact that he has ears.
SCP number 42299, designated as Tiago.
Okay.
His anomalous quality was he was born without spikes on his knuckles. There's something I need to show you, Tiago.
If everyone had that and I didn't, I would be so upset.
I'd be upset that you didn't have them.
Exactly.
And I did. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this terrible
Stuck to the
podcast.
whole thing.
I hope I tickled someone's fancy. Sion, if you're watching this, thank you for always watching our podcast and genuinely being such a good fan. That's right, we're calling you out live. Sion's the one who made that edited of
that edited.
Yeah, we genuinely value your viewership and we think you're great. Please make more fan cams so I can spam them on his account whenever he posts about J. Cole. Anyway, with that being said, leave a comment down below letting us know what you would like to see us talk about next time. Hopefully something that makes sense. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified of the next time we upload. Don't forget to join the Discord server or not. I don't even think...
Join or join not.
Join!
There is no do.
Join or not join. There is no do. Try or try not. There is no do. I forgot where I was. Donate to the Patreon to help How to Tube and Dare Dare come out sooner. So, with that being said, until next time, goodbye! Yeah, come on. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye!
Later.